What's up, everyone? This PC from Paula's Purse, where the bag is always filled with topics to discuss. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Episode 10. Man, let me just say this. I want to thank each and every one of you for following me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. A lot of times I wake up in the morning and I see the number of people who have viewed me, and it just blows my mind. So thank you for following me, for keeping up with me. Some of you all know me personally, so I'm just grateful. I'm grateful and thankful. And this is episode 10, right? Episode 10. My grandson just turned 10, my oldest grandson, right? So it's nothing better than to be in double digits. That's what I told him. Double digits. Hey. Mm, mm. All right, episode 10. Where should I start? I really wanted to talk about the LGBTQ plus community for episode 10. And my reason for wanting to do that is because 40% of that community has committed suicide. 40%. So something is wrong. What it is might not be for me to say because I'm not in that community, but I have asked a couple of your people from your community to come and sit down and talk with me. Why? Because there's an issue. There is truly something wrong. And y'all want to know what I'm drinking tonight? Alkaline 9.5. Yeah, I'm drinking water tonight. All right, the reason why I'm laughing is because you guys know I lost 25 pounds, right? And then when I lost it, I was like, damn, where did it go? I need it back. And then my friends were like, oh, you looked good. I was real thick. I was thick as a snicker. Um, and then I had a car accident. And you have a car accident, depending on the nature of it. I had to go to therapy and physical therapy. So, I had to get in there and get in, do my stretches, and get on the bike, the road bar. So I lost 25 pounds. I look damn good. I'm just saying. But anyway, back to the LGBTQ plus and all the alphabets, which is weird because I always thought people didn't like titles, but y'all got LGBTQ plus. Each of those alphabets stand for a word, which is a title. But I'm just saying, I think we need to sit down and talk, or you all need to talk to someone because something's not right, which we know ultimately what the issue is, what isn't right about it. And I just want to know why. Well, I guess that's not the right question because if you've committed suicide, it's not like you can answer my question. uh, don't get me wrong, life can be hard, life is hard. And I can honestly say that that thought did has entered my mind a number of times, but I'm a Christian, so I can't go out like that. But you guys need to talk to somebody. I'm just saying, you have to talk to somebody because 40% will turn to 45%, 45 will turn to 50%. And for every two homosexuals you see, one's going to kill themselves. That's just what the statistics say. So if you want to come on Paula's Purse, you can. I've been pushing therapy since you guys have seen me since the first episode. Talk to someone. Talk to somebody. Because if you decide to be a part of that community, right? And now a man, now he acting all like a woman, even though everything within him says he's a man. You've been convinced and fooled that you're a woman. Then you go cut your penis off, you slang that up against the wall, and you do all this nonsense. And then at the end, you realize, what the hell did I do? And why? And for what reason? Talk to somebody, please. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to keep it moving. Let's see what else we got up in the grab bag. Hey, men, y'all, you all, let me say it correctly. You all are not going to be satisfied until, well, I'm not going to even say it. Let me just set it up. All right. I'm sure most of you know Tyreek Hill, right? The football player, Tyreek. Well, his girlfriend is suing him. You can catch the video. His white girlfriend. Why did I say she was white? Because you need to know. Who else would do this? He was working out with his girlfriend who lives with him, right? They live in the same house and they were working out. And she said he's the reason why she broke her leg. Kiwi, you listening? Not even Kiwi paid attention to this, but I'm going to share this with you anyway. She said she broke her leg working out with Tyreek, all right? Then she made a video. She ran out to the store. She got her some crutches. She came back in the house and she made a video. What I noticed though, she didn't have a cast on. Hmm. She didn't have a cast on and she was wearing some, what looks like to be some funky Crocs and a set of crutches. So she's suing for some money. How do you sue the person that you're dating, who you live with? How do you do that? Now, I know if you're in a car accident with someone, say you're riding in a car with your friend and your friend have a car accident, you could sue them because their insurance covers everybody in the car if they have insurance. But how does one sue one's significant other? I don't know. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. She's suing him. You guys aren't, y'all, you all have not learned your lesson. Now, I'm not going to even say it because I'm going to just let the elephant stay in the room because it's not like you don't know what I want to say. But you guys have not learned your lesson. All right, Tyreek Hill, you're being sued by your girlfriend and she still live with you. Go figure. What's the next topic in the grab bag? Oof. Did you guys see Jonathan Majors at the NAACP Awards with Megan Good? All right, let me say this. The reason why I talk about Jonathan Majors, I like to bring you guys the updates, right? Not only do I like to bring you updates, but I like him. He comes across as a good actor. I wouldn't say great, but he's got a long way to go. But definitely a good actor, right? Now, as you all know, he was found guilty, right? With the girlfriend, hmm Grace. Now, her last name is Jabbery. It's not Jabari. Jabari is with one B. Okay. But yes, Grace Jabbery is now suing him in a civil suit. hmm And let's just go back to the O.J. Simpson case. Now, he lost in the criminal court, but you can sue them in civil, which is what both families did, and they won. So that is what Miss Jabbery is doing. Beautiful smile, Paula. Mm, yes, beautiful smile. But yeah, that's what Jabbery is doing. She has filed a civil suit, so she can get whatever else is in his bank account. She's gonna get it, and she's gonna take it. Now, not to mention, she got to get it before the other two get to that point, right? His other two previous girlfriends, are suing or taking him to court for the same charges. Yeah, but the reason why I mentioned Jonathan Majors today, mm, all right, y'all. Did y'all see the picture with Jonathan Majors and Megan Good at the NAACP Awards? Go back and check it out. First of all, he has his foot out there, right? Now, your feet don't make the man, okay? Because I dated someone that was a size 13, but a size 5, okay? So, big feet is not always an indication that someone is packing something big in their bread box. But in this case, it's different, okay? Go back and take a look at the picture. Mm. Even Kiwi is over there like, girl. Bro is packing 7 inches on soft. On soft. Go take a look at that video. Now, Jonathan Majors doesn't have any money because it's all gone. Megan Good, she got whatever she got. I don't know. I can't count nobody's purse. But I will say this. Is she hanging around because I don't know. I'm just saying, go take a look at the picture and tell me what you think. That's how he's standing in the picture with his foot out. Got like a size 15 shoe. And it's not even so much about the shoe, but just take a look. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, baby girl. Go take a look. Let me get this gum out of my mouth. All right, guys. What's the next topic in the grab bag? Mm, let me say this. Let me say this right now. If you come for me in any kind of way, those of you who know me, I keep to myself. I don't bother nobody. Sometimes people will text me ugly things, and I may just text back some stuff like, God bless you, be blessed. But if you come for me, I'm going to shut you down. And I'm so tactful, I don't have to use one curse word. So you better be careful, okay? Be careful. If I check you on something because you might have lied about something, or you said something incorrectly, or you said something without knowing somebody's business, I'm going to check you every single time. You can get an attitude if you want to. I don't even care about it. I moved so many people out of my life. I'm just hanging around 10-year-olds. I got a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 4-year-old. Grandkids. That's who I'm hanging with. So come for me. Text me some wild mess. And I'm going to pull out all the stops on you, right? You don't take baths like you should, brush your teeth, clean your house up, clean your car, clean your life. I'm going to come for you. So you better be careful. And I'm telling you, because you know who I'm talking to. Don't text me nothing off the wall, Bob. Don't text me anything crazy, you better move on. Yeah, I had to drop that. I had to let y'all know because, oh, one more time. Go take a look at Jonathan Majors. Y'all know I'm not getting it in. I'm celibate. So it was brought to my attention, and I'm just like, hey, I'm going to just tell y'all so y'all can go see it. Now, let me give you some real news, okay? In Mississippi, oh, Mississippi. I went to Mississippi one time. Excuse me. This was years ago. I was on my way to Alabama, which is no, I know is no better than Mississippi. But when I went to, I had a stop in Mississippi on my way to Alabama. And when I got to Mississippi, it was as if, how can I say it? It was as if I had gone back in time, almost close to slavery. That's just the feeling I got, the way people looked. Um, it was a mess. But I was only there for an hour. I was headed to Alabama because my husband at the time was getting ready to graduate from advanced training in the Army. Now, fast forwarding to this century, okay, you got some ex deputies in Mississippi who just received 20 years. Mm-hmm. 20 years. That was about six of them. So the leader got 20, some other ones got 16, 17, 14. But I'm going to tell you what they did. So now, after I tell you what they did, it's important, black men, that you think. Wake up and think. I just told you about Tyreek Hill. His girlfriend suing him because she said she broke her leg, even though she's not even in a cast. That's a black and white thing. Let me tell you how this went down. I'm going to set it up for you. So, someone called the police department and said that there were two black men in a house with a white woman. I'm going to say it again. Two black men in a house with a white woman. So somebody decided they would call the police and let the police know, hey, even though this is 2024, that was 2023, you would think this was 1865 or 1941. Who calls the police to say there are two black men in a house with a white woman and we believe something might be happening? That was the call to the police department. I kid you not. So what happened? Let me get some of this good old H2O with the alkaline minerals. You know, if you drink regular water, there's more minerals in that than bottled water. I'm just saying. I filled up 3 bottles of regular tap water last week. Let it get real, real cold. And I chug-a-lugged it down. Yes, now back to the story. It's on the news everywhere, right? So, cop get the call. He says, okay, we on our way. So 6 cops decide they're going to go over to this house, right? So they get to the house. Boom, they kick the door in. To their surprise, there are 2 black men and a white woman in the house. They just chilling, doing whatever 2 black men and a white woman would be doing. Now, if it's 2 black men and there's a white woman involved, that might mean some sex is involved and drugs, because white people just don't normally be in the presence of black folks unless they need something, whether it's you play on their team or you help them find some drugs. I'm just saying, those are facts, real facts. Now, does that mean you can have a friend or a best friend of a different race? Absolutely, you can. But that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about now. So, this is what happened. They kick the door in, they go in, and they spend hours in this apartment torturing the black men. I kid you not. Got them doing all kind of stuff, sticking sex toys in their ass. Who knows? They might have been sticking their own penis in their ass. They might have been, who knows what was all going on in that apartment. But by the time they were done, they made the two black men go take a shower, right? It's sad. It's sad what the police did. But what's even sadder is black men, y'all dumb. Y'all are so dumb. Y'all have not learned y'all lesson. Y'all still hanging around these chickens that keep getting y'all in trouble. Come on now. No, she didn't make the phone call this time, but next time she will. I'm just saying. So, all six of the cops, between six and nine of them, are all found guilty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they ain't bullcrapping. 20 years for the leader, 17 for the next one, 14 years for the others. And it is sad that in 2024, this is still taking place. It's just sad to me. Black men, I'm going to say this one time and one time only. I'm not going to tell you no more. Pay attention, dumbass. Moving right along. Next topic in the grab bag. All right. I mentioned Alabama, so we're going to go right on to Alabama. Let me get some of this good cold water because I'm thirsty. I ain't turn up on you well. I ain't turn up on you one time. Yeah, that's it. So, Alabama Senate House, John Rogers. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you. Let me say this, though. We all fall short of God's glory. Am I perfect? No. I made mistakes in my life. I'm sure I'll make more before ashes to ashes and dust to dust come rolling around, when death come looking for you. But this shocked me, but I guess I shouldn't be shocked. Um, just as somebody probably wouldn't be shocked when I do stuff that I shouldn't do. But I'm going to bring you the story anyway. John Rogers, who is 83 years old, he is the oldest. He has held the seat the longest. He is the longest serving member of the Alabama House. He just resigned. Want to know why he resigned? Well, let me just set it up for you. So, John Rogers resigned and pled guilty to federal conspiracy and obstruction of justice, wire fraud, and mail fraud. All right. So you got John Rogers, and you have what's the other two's name? Shoot. Okay. You got Kendall Rogers, you got John Rogers, and you have Fred L. Plump Jr. I gave his whole name. All right. Let me set it up. Okay. So I said that he resigned and he pled guilty to federal conspiracy and obstruction of justice, wire and mail fraud. Not to mention, while he was in jail, he FaceTimed somebody because in jail now, you can FaceTime. Uh, you actually can just live your whole life right in jail. You get sex right there, you get your food, you get your drugs, and you get FaceTime. All in jail. Okay? So he ended up spending 10 days in jail because he did FaceTime. But when you see him walking out of the jail, Now he want this how he moving, right? Got somebody holding his arm like, oh, I'm retarded, I'm crazy. Stop it, bro. Let me tell you what your mofos did. All right, so Fred Plump, who was at the time a state representative, Kendall Rogers was a former assistant. All right, so they took $400,000, right, and sent it over there to the community sports group. Who runs that community sports group? Let me cheat. Fred Plump. They sent $400,000 over there. He kept 200,000, gave 200,000 back, right, to be split amongst some other people. So he kept two, they took two. Who knows how long this has been going on? But they say from 2018 to 2022. Okay, so now the reason why I bring you the story is because if you and I did this, now this is a federal crime, right? But if you and I committed this crime and stole this money, we would be getting time in prison. So it turns out that Mr. John Rogers has agreed to pay $179,000, 750 cents. He's agreed to pay almost $200,000 back. Guess how much time he may get? Kiwi don't even care. She don't close her eyes at this point. You know how much time he may get? Does anybody know? Does anybody care? He's going to get 14 months of home confinement. Home confinement. Home confinement. What is up in the world today? I'm confused. If I steal $3,000, I may have to do, who knows? I don't know. 21 days in prison, 30 days in jail. But he steals, who knows how much he has stolen. This is what he has agreed to pay back. But 14 months of house confinement, I'm stuck on house. Now, is he old? He 83. I'm confused. Oh, is he black? You know he black. Come on now. All of them are black. And Kendall Rogers has her last name as John Rogers. So I don't know if they are related or what. But I wanted to bring that your way because I just don't understand it. And I don't believe it. But it's a part of how people make their decisions on whether you're going to get time, a lot of time, or no time. It all depends on the money that you have, the people that you know. Sometimes when people are found not guilty, even though they could be guilty, they are guilty. If you don't have enough evidence, then you have to let them go. Some people are found guilty when they're innocent. There was just enough evidence to convince the jury that someone committed a crime. So the system is really messed up. It would be nice if it was rehauled or U-hauled, but it won't. Here's the next topic in the grab bag. I'm showing off my arms because y'all know I've been working out. Let me stop. All right. Next topic in the grab bag. Jennifer Hudson. And that's Whitney Houston. Jennifer Hudson, let me say this about you. I have followed you in your career for a long time and have the utmost respect for you. And I am sorry as to what happened to your family years ago. That was a tragedy in itself. And I know that you are dating Common. Now, I don't have anything to say about Common because it ain't my business. But the fact that you told him no, that you wouldn't marry him, that was the right thing to do, girl. Don't let nobody come try to steal what you got, because they will. They'll slide right on up in there and think because they giving you the business at nighttime, right? And they doing this and they doing that they can get what you got. I'm glad you said no. Don't marry him. Because what is Common doing now? Hmm? Is he doing anything? I'm asking. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at you like you crazy because I want to know what is Common doing. He keep popping up on her show with flowers and gifts and candy. I guess that was, oh, he just finished therapy. Y'all know I push therapy because I learned a lot in therapy. Common just finished therapy, and a lot of his issues are because of his mother, right? And that would be why some men don't settle down because issues with their mom, which is why therapy works. Okay. But I have to say, Jennifer Hudson, thank you. Okay. Keep him where he is. Don't make nobody your husband until it's a man who wants to do the manly roles, right? Because then you just gonna be the man with the pocketbook if you go down that route. I'm just saying. You didn't hear that from me. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna stop it. Oh yeah, y'all gonna stop. Next topic in the grab bag. Let me say this. I was talking to my friend Jennifer the other day, and she mentioned something that I've heard people say on a number of occasions. She said that she is spiritual, but not religious. Okay. And I've heard preachers mention spiritual, but not religious. And in the context that the preacher mentioned it was in the sense that when someone says that they are spiritual but not religious, one would think that they don't want the responsibility. Okay? Because when you are religious, you have responsibilities. You got to read, got to learn, got to change, you have to forgive, you have to move on. If not, you look at your life and you see that you're stuck, right, in a hole. That is how preachers present the difference between spiritual and religious. Now, I went to the Webster's Dictionary. I did. Why do I go to the dictionary a lot? Because I've always gone to the dictionary my entire life. So, religion leans toward external, objective experiences like attending church or following rituals. One example of following a ritual is we are in Lent, right? I'm a Christian, so I made sacrifices. I gave up things, a lot of things. Um, I gave up people. I don't want to say like I gave up people, but people who just didn't mean me no good. I had to remove them. But when you're in Lent, it's 40 days of sacrifice because that's what Jesus was doing, right? When he went out into the wilderness, uh, he was sacrificing. Moses went out to the wilderness, he was sacrificing. So this is the time when we give up stuff, right? And that's what the religious aspect of it is, where you're following rituals and traditions. Now, when someone says that they are spiritual. So that's more of an inward focus, right? Where you are connected to oneself. Okay. It's a personal connection to the divine. Who's the divine? That would be God, if that is who you call divine. So that's the difference. You hear people saying all the time, oh, I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. I guess if you're religious, that makes you religious and spiritual. I don't know. I am a Christian, right? So that makes me religious and spiritual all together because it's an inward and an outward thing. And for those of you who know me, I help people all the time. Every day, I send out about 4 texts to people, uplifting them, telling them to have a great day, wishing them the best day of their life. I do that on a regular basis. Do I get those texts? I don't, but I don't expect them because I don't need them, right? Sometimes, every now and again, I may need a positive affirmation from someone, but for the most part, I don't. I accept the responsibility of giving them out positive affirmations and uplifting people. So, just wanted to give you guys the difference between spiritual and religious. Okay. Religion leans towards external, objective experiences like attending church or following rituals, whereas spirituality is more inward focused, emphasizing inner understanding and a personal connection to God. So, you're good either way, I guess. I don't know. I can't live life without religion. That's just me. Now, with that being said, as a kid, I learned the Bible, all right, from my great grandmother and from Joel Osteen's father. I learned the Bible. That's what I like about Lakewood Church. Nobody's pointing fingers at you on your life. You're just learning about the Bible. Now, some people say this, oh, Joel, he ain't no preacher, he a teacher. That's the same thing they said about Jesus Christ. And we still talking about him today, right, Kiwi? Now she got her eyes open. She like that. Something about the name Jesus. You're so beautiful, Paula. Let me say this. Before I let you go, I want to say this. So, episode 11, I am going to record a song right in my house. That's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you a song. Now, I'm debating on if I'm going to do a Sade, if I want to do a Mary J. Blige, or if I'm going to do Estelle, Thank You, right? Those are the 3 songs, one of the 3 songs that I will possibly do for episode 11. And you're probably wondering, well, why you want to sing? I'm a singer. I recorded 2 CDs in the Library of Congress. You can type in Library of Congress, go there, type in Paula Shepherd, and it'll pull up my 2 CDs. Those will be there well after I am dead and gone. Okay? Grandkids, great grandkids, anybody that ever wants to hear my voice or hear me sing, they can go right to the Library of Congress and pull it up. Now, some people say, oh, put it on YouTube. YouTube is here today, may not be here tomorrow, but either way, I am a singer, I'm an actress, I have been in a number of plays. I sang, I say with, but I would say honestly behind Yolanda Adams on her tour. So I'm just ready. Initially, well, I won't share that with you guys. But yes, so who knows what episode 11 is going to be about or how it's going to go down. But it's going down some kind of way, whether I'm cooking, singing. See, I do that because y'all know I used to play basketball. Left-handed, kill 'em, right? What sport did I play? Oh, you want to know? Okay, let me tell y'all this before I go. High jumper, triple jumper, long jumper, basketball, volleyball. Which is my favorite sport? I don't know. But for those of you who know Pete Woodrow, Pete say my best sport was volleyball. Now, Pete, you know, when we got to college, I was murdering them, right? I spiked the ball and it come right here by a foot. Cold on the court. I am. Basketball can't stop me. When I was a high jumper, I'm number one on a regular basis because a lot of times it was me high jumping by myself. Every now and again, you maybe have two schools that have a high jumper, right? You got a lot of people trying to triple jump, broad jump, long jump. I did all of that, right? I am athletic, or I was. I still work out, so don't get me wrong. I still look good, right? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, but if I had to answer your question, I would say that basketball took me the furthest. So I have to say basketball, but I murder you on the volleyball court as well, right? Me and Adrena Poe, and we get some other people, can't stop us. Can't stop us on the basketball court. Can't stop us on the volleyball court. Hey, we can still take y'all now. Half court. Where you at? Say something. Call me up. Watch we show up. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to Paula's Purse, where the bag is always filled with topics to discuss. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. I really, really do, guys. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the other end. Don't forget, thank God for your blessings. Peace out.